Hey guys, today I have a matching Maytag Centennial washer and electric dryer set, and I've got it set up right now we've got it set on the regular normal cycle. We're not doing any fabric softener, and I've got it set to warm, which uses both cold and hot water valves. And of course I go through and test all of these little functions out, run several loads through it. This is the fourth load. And I always do the fourth load a video so that you can see everything's working perfect, kind of as if you're standing here yourself checking it out. Soil level, we've got that set to heavy, which is going to contribute to using a little bit more water, a little bit longer on the agitate time. And then extra rinse, I just turned that off. And if I lift this up, it's going to shut the machine down, so it has a really great safety feature of essentially not working at all if you lift this up. So if you have kids, that kind of thing, it's great for that. But I will show you that it does do full submersion on the clothes to get them clean, which is great for getting those actually clean. You can see it has an agitator, and we'll be able to listen to it agitate. Then as we move through this cycle, you'll get to hear that the drain's pumping out and working back there. And then finally, when it spins, it's got a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. Then when it's completely done, we'll move the clothes over and show you that the dryer is working perfectly. So we'll let this go ahead and finish filling up, and we'll come back. Okay, I believe it's finished filling up with water. It is now agitating, and you can hear it. Has a good agitator kick, what I call an agitator kick. And I'll show you what that is here in a second, but that's it agitating. Nice smooth operation, sounds great. So if we go ahead and lift this up, machine shuts down. You can see it's getting to work. And the clothes are floating around in the water, which is great. Now on this agitator, I can spin it freely one direction and not back the other way. If you can reach into your washer and spin yours freely in both directions, then your agitator might be broken. But so how this works is it will spin this way, then release, spin, and so what you're hearing is that kick noise. I call it an agitator kick, as it kind of does this motion right here. And if you don't hear that, you might need to check on your agitator. But yeah, that's how it works. It'll resense, add a little bit more water, and get back to work. Okay, we're draining the water out. Here, drain it out nice and fast. Now I'm not going to open this up yet. That'll interrupt the cycle. So I'm going to let it do its thing. Right now it's moving out of the wash cycle. It'll fill back up. It'll agitate with clean water for the rinse cycle. Then it'll drain the water out again. And we'll be on to the final spin cycle, which I'll come back for and show you that it's spinning nice and fast and smooth. And then we'll be on to the dryer. All right, and lastly for this washer, we're back. Final spin. And it's actually spinning super fast right now. As you can see and hear, nice smooth operation. Sounds great. And what I am going to do now is go ahead and lift this up. Of course, it'll hit the brakes and shut it all down, but you'll be able to see that it is in fact spinning like it's supposed to, nice and fast. It's got pretty good stopping speed there. All right, I'll let that finish up. We'll move over to the dryer. Okay, that load is done. We've pulled it out. You can see it's nice clean in there. Close that up, and now we've got it moved over here to the electric dryer. It's got a nice bright light in here. Huge capacity. Go ahead and close that up. And we'll just hit that on time dry, high heat. As you can see in here, sounds great. Nice smooth operation. And it'll even be a little bit quieter once you put the vent hose on the back, where the air vents out wherever it goes out your house or apartment or whatever. And I'm going to give that just a second to heat up. But here you've got 4 heat settings. You got high on time dry, air fluff, which is no heat, low heat on auto, and then you've got a high heat on auto. 4 different options. You've got for anywhere from your delicates to your very dry heavy duty. You've got a cycle signal, which is great that you can turn that off if you want, if you have dogs or kids sleeping. Sometimes those will kind of drive them nuts or wake the baby, so you can click that off. And you saw just the push to start. You've got your lit trap right there. You want to change it before every load. And I'm going to show you with my heat temperature gun here that this is working like it's supposed to. So right in between those 2 red dots, it takes a surface temperature measurement. 78 degrees on top of the dryer. We'll shut it on the ground. It's about 75 down there. So we'll go ahead and open this up. It's had just a minute to heat up. Right in between that, or excuse me, right in that heating element grate there, right behind there is where the gets super hot and the heat comes out. That in turn will heat the inside of your dryer up. Anyway, plenty of heat coming out of that tube right there. The heating element's kind of back behind here. It comes up and out. The inside of your dryer now is only going to get from about 95 up to 195, and that just depends on what you have the heat setting at. So you can see plenty of heat coming out of there. And then we'll close this back up, hit go, and I'll let that go ahead and finish up. From here, I'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks, you guys have a great day.